This guy's like in his 30s, and he has a Minecraft channel, and he makes little kid content. All right. I'm not talking about your average Minecrafter. I'm talking like elementary school type of content. Well, multiple women came forward, or excuse me, children came forward. That LionMaker was doing very inappropriate stuff with them, sending him inappropriate stuff. I had the mother of one of the victims on Drama Alert. It got so bad that we had to get LionMaker tried to sue me, and I actually had charges pressed on him with these victims, and he went to jail. And he admitted this at some point. Like, this guy is actually, by definition, the P word. By definition. We're not talking about someone messing around with a 17-year-old or a 16-year-old. We're talking little kids. The one girl was like 13. Some of the guys were like 10. Like, yeah, like case closed. Well, apparently he got out of prison because he did go to jail for this shit. And he was found hiding in an H3H3 Discord. And
you guys like my new facial hair? I am taking after a certain historical figure. Some people say he's a chancellor. Some people say he was a controversial artist. Sent him 500. Very unbecoming.
Do you remember the time where I stood in front of others and said,
this is LionMaker here.
you were a good person, dear friend? Do you remember the times where I made me the fool because I wanted you to stand out?
And he would also upload videos before this explaining how the age of consent in some countries was actually 14. So in his mind, his relationship with Paige was perfectly okay based on legality. It's kind of the the Sneeko argument.
It's just one of those lines that have been traced, and those lines have been traced this way here and in a lot of surrounding countries as well. Some of the consent ages goes all the way down to 14. And so be it. If that is what the culture that we are in are used to, that is how we're going to live our lives.
Now,
so anyhow, yeah, he had a full-on relationship with like a 14-year-old or 15-year-old or something. It's fucking wild. He was like 30. Anyhow, long story short, he went to jail. This is years ago, guys. This is like a 2015 story that I uncovered and worked on Drama Alert. And now this is present day. And this is him popping up in a fucking H3 subreddit.
but what's done is done, sadly. Now, the voice call itself is basically what everyone already expected from LionMaker. And funnily enough, he does admit to literally all of it. Like, he doesn't deny anything. He's just like, I'm not actually a bad guy and you should feel bad for me. But he does admit to everything he did.
When things became more than...
When she was 15.
Okay, it's not better.
How did they wrap up the investigation?
Did you get charged with anything?
Yeah, yeah.
I did. I did get charged with, obviously, oh, this is gonna sound really harsh, but because I had sex with her.
At what age?
17 when she came to see me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was considered, because I obviously was not 17, I was overaged.
Yeah.
What's it called? Statutory. Yeah, statutory.
Yeah.
So I got charged with that. And then I got
Exploitation.
I got 5 years probation.
Oh, and also, for some reason, he decides to, like, kind of pivot from this to explain that he's actually gay or something.
I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay. Like, I actually prefer to be with a guy.
Like, it's literally the Kevin Spacey defense of when he got accused, he was like, I choose now to live as a gay man. It's like, okay, but what about the kids? What about the kids, though? And he also, funnily enough, gave a little bit of an update as to what his life has been like since he fell out of the YouTube community, obviously. And honestly, I know I said this before, but it is an absolute crime that he isn't rotting in a prison cell for life right now. I can't believe the Belgian government hasn't locked this guy up for like fucking 10 years at least, because holy shit.
For about 7 months, she wrote to me every day, every single day, which obviously was nice. But on my birthday, my brother told me that she was done.
So even
Anyhow. I cannot believe he came back. What a fucking weirdo. Okay. Also in